through lace and rain, so pale, so soft, so slow. It touched the table, touched your hands, and made the whole room glow. Outside the street was washed in gray. The trees were dark and still, but in that little borrowed room, the day had lost its chill. You turned and drew the curtain back, the window breathed in spring, and every small and quiet thing felt full of something deep. The teacup waited by your side, the clock moved low and mild, and for a while the world grew kind, so tender and so still. The light that stayed till evening still lingers in my mind, a rumor, rain, a hush of spring, the kind we leave behind. Though years have crossed the window and changed the sky from blue, I still can see that gentle light falling over you. The shadows slowly cross the floor, the blossoms brush the air. You said my name so quietly, as if the dusk lived there. No grand and shining promises, no words we had to keep, just one more soft and passing hour that entered somewhere deep. And now when April finds the glass with silver dusk and rain, I feel that same old tenderness come walking back again. Some moments never leave the heart, they only turn to glow, like light that learns to live inside long after it should go. Some evenings do not end, they only change to memory. The light that stayed till evening still warms the years in me, a fading room, a rain-soft sky, and all we used to be. When twilight fills the window with silver dusk and blue, I still return to that quiet light and you. The rain had faded from the glass, the light grew soft and thin. You stood beside the open frame, and April drifted in. A teacup waited on the sill. The street was washed and still, and in that pale and quiet room, the world forgot its will. Her room was full of spring, and so were you that day, with quiet light upon your hands before it slipped away. Though the years moved on, that hour still takes wing. I go there in my heart, where the room was full of spring. Slow dusk, one tender hush, and you still standing there. Now when the window dims at night and skies turn soft and gray, I feel that same old April light come back and gently stay. Some hours never leave, they bloom beneath the years. Her room was full of spring, it lives with me somehow, in every rain soft evening sky, in every then and now, when twilight fills the glass with silver, blue and green, I still can see that quiet light and the room full of spring. The window held an April sky, soft rain on every pane. You stood beside the faded curtain, calling me by name. The window full of April still opens in my mind. A little room, a little light, the days we left behind. The kettle sang, the floorboards sighed, the evening turned to blue, and every quiet thing that day seemed full of me and you. Some seasons never leave us, they bloom beneath the years. The window full April still shines when nights are long. A tender light I carry now, a memory like a song. Day was fading into blue, rain resting on the street. You stood beside the quiet light, with shadows at your feet. The curtain moved the window side. The room was warm and low, and in that calm and silver hour, time seemed afraid to go. The blue hour stayed a little longer then, like it was holding one small world for me and you again. Though the years moved on, that light has never strayed. I still return inside my heart, where the blue hours stayed. Passed between our hands, no promise filled the air, just one soft room, one evening sky, and you still standing there. Now when the dusk turns soft and deep, and April colors fade, I think of all we almost kept, the night the blue hours stayed. Some evenings leave a light that time cannot undo. The blue hour stayed and lives with me somehow, in every rain-washed window pane, in every then and now. When twilight fills the glass with silver dusk and shade, I still can find that tender room where the blue hours stay. April leaned against the glass, silver on the street. You stood under one small umbrella, rain around your feet. The light beneath the rain fell softly on your face, and for a little moment the world became one place. Cars cars moved slow like fading dreams. The sky was washed in blue, and every drop that touched the day seemed to remember you. Some hours do not leave us, they stay in quiet light. The light beneath the rain still shines when nights are long. A small and tender memory I carry like a song. The rain stayed on the curtain like silver threads of light. The room was full of April and the hush before the night. You stood beside the window, one hand upon the frame, and everything felt softer the moment that you came. The street below was fading, the cars were drifting through, but all I saw was pale spring light resting there on you. The rain stayed on the curtain, the evening stayed with me. A little room, a tender hour, the way love used to be. Though the years keep falling like water from the blue, I still see that quiet light and think of you. The teacup lost its warmth there, the clock moved slow and low. A blossom brushed the open air and turned the room to glow. You said my name so gently, as if the day were small, as if the world outside the glass could never touch us at all. I did not know that moment would live so deep and true. A little springtime memory still bright with you. Some days do not grow distant, they only turn to light. The rain stayed on the close along the glass. The room was pale and still. You stood beside the curtain light as evening crossed the hill. A teacup cooled, the shadows grew, the street turned soft and blue, and all the quiet in the world felt gathered there with you. The hush along the window still lives inside my mind. A little room, a silver dusk, a day we left behind. Though the years moved on, that light still lingers through. I still return to that soft hour that held me close to you. No grand words passed between our hands, no promise filled the air. Just one small springtime fading slow, and you still standing there. When the twilight finds the glass and April darkens through, I feel that same old tenderness come walking back with you. Some moments never vanish, they only soften into light. Returns in silver blue, one thing still feels true. I can still find that quiet room and you. April rested on the glass. The room was soft and gray. You stood beside the window light, as if the dusk would stay. The teacup cooled, the curtain moved, the street turned faint and blue, and all the quiet in that hour was gently full of you. When April stayed a little longer, so did we. Small room of silver light and quiet memory. Though the years moved on, that glow still finds its way back to the heart that never left that little April day. No grand words passed between our hands, and you still standing there. Now when the rain returns at dusk and spring comes through the blue, I feel that same soft hour again. Come walking back with you. Some evenings never end, they only learn to shine. When April stayed a little longer, time stood still. A rain-washed room, a fading sky, a quiet, tender thrill. And even now, when twilight turns to blue, I still can find that April light and you. Rain rested thin upon the glass. The room was pale and warm. You stood beside the half-drawn shade, so still against the storm. A teacup cool, the light grew soft, the evening leaned in slow, and in that hush of silver air, the whole world seemed to glow. The quiet bloom of rain still opens in my mind. A tender room, an April dusk, a day we left behind. Though the years moved on, that light still feels the same. I still return inside my heart to the quiet bloom of rain. No grand words rose between our hands, no promise filled the blue, just one small hour of fading light made bright by being you. Now when the window darkens down and spring turns soft again, I feel that old and gentle hour come walking through the rain. Some evenings never leave, they only turn to glow. The quiet bloom of rain still lives with me somehow, in every dim and silver sky, in every then and now. When twilight meets the glass with soft and fading gray, I still can find that little room where the quiet bloom of rain stays. Spring laid a hush across the room, pale light along the wall. You stood beside the open screen as petals drifted in, where petals drifted in. The day grew soft and slow, and every quiet thing we touched seemed brighter in that glow. The teacup cooled, the curtain stirred, the street turned faint and gray. But in that little bloom of light, the world felt far away. Some afternoons stay with us like flowers in a book, where petals drifted in, still opens in my mind. A tender room, a borrowed spring, too beautiful to hide. Morning rested on the wall, thin gold on the room. You stood beside the curtain lace, like April come too soon. The shape of quiet light still lingers in my mind. A tender hour, a softened sky, the kind we leave behind. The teacup cooled, the hallway slept, the day moved slow and clear, and every small and silent thing made love feel close and near. Some moments fade from my sight, but never from the soul. The shape of quiet light still finds me after years. A little glow that does not leave, still warm and bright and clear. Rain leans softly on the glass. The room was small and still. You stood beside the window light as evening crossed the hill. teacup cooled beside your hand. The street grew faint and old, and in that quiet fading hour, the rain turned into gold. Where the rain turned gold, I still return in mind to that soft and tender evening we quietly left behind. Though the years moved on, that light still fills my soul. There's a room inside my heart where the rain still turns to gold. You hardly spoke, but in the hush, the whole world seemed to slow. The curtain moved, the shadows stretched, the sky sank deep and low. No promise more than being there, no grander thing to hold. Just one small springtime hour with you, and rain that turned to gold. Some moments do not leave us, they only learn to glow. Where the rain turned gold, it still remains with me. A fading room, a quiet spring, and all we used to be. When dusk returns with silver rain, one truth I always know, I can still find you there, where the rain turned gold. The light came in through lace and rain, so pale, so soft, so slow. It touched the table, touched your hands, and made the whole room glow. Outside the street was washed in gray, the trees were dark and still, but in that little borrowed room, the day had lost its chill. You turned and drew the curtain back, the window breathed in spring, and every small and quiet thing felt full of something deep. The teacup waited by your side, the clock moved low and mild, and for a while the world grew kind, so tender and so still. The light that stayed till evening still lingers in my mind, a room, a rain, a hush of spring, the kind we leave behind. Though years have crossed the window and changed the sky from blue, I still can see that gentle light falling over you. The shadows slowly cross the floor, the blossoms brush the air. You said my name so quietly, as if the dusk lived there. No grand and shining promises, no words we had to keep, just one more soft and passing hour that entered somewhere deep. And now when April finds the glass with silver dusk and rain, I feel that same old tenderness come walking back again. Some moments never leave the heart, they only turn to glow, like light that learns to live inside long after it should go. Some evenings do not end, they only change to memory. The light that stayed till evening still warms the years in me. A fading room, a rain-soft sky, and all we used to be. When twilight fills the window with silver dusk and blue, I still return to that quiet light and you. The rain had faded from the glass, the light grew soft and thin. He stood beside the open frame, and April drifted in. A teacup waited on the sill, the street was washed and still, and in that pale and quiet room, the world forgot its will. Her room was full of spring, and so were you that day, with quiet light upon your hands before it slipped away. Though the years moved on, that hour still takes wing. I go there in my heart, where the room was full of spring. No slow dusk, one tender hush, and you still standing there. Now when the window dims at night and skies turn soft and gray, I feel that same old April light come back and gently stay. Some hours never leave, they bloom beneath the years. Her room was full of spring, it lives with me somehow. In every rain soft evening sky, in every then and now, when twilight fills the glass with silver, blue and green, I still can see that quiet light and the room full of spring. The window held an April sky, soft rain on every pane. You stood beside the faded curtain, calling me by name. The window full of April still opens in my mind. A little room, a little light, the days we left behind. The kettle sang, the floorboards sighed, the evening turned to blue, and every quiet thing that day seemed full of me and you. Some seasons never leave us, they bloom beneath the years. The window full of April still shines when nights are long. A tender light I carry now, a memory like a song. The day was fading into blue, rain resting on the street. You stood beside the quiet light, with shadows at your feet. The curtain moved the window side, the room was warm and low, and in that calm and silver hour, time seemed afraid to go. The blue hours stayed a little longer than like it was holding one small world for me and you again. Though the years moved on, that light has never strayed. I still return inside my heart, where the blue hours stayed. No grand words passed between our hands, no promise filled the air. Just one soft room, one evening sky, and you still standing there. Now when the dusk turns soft and deep, and April colors fade, I think of all we almost kept, the night the blue hours stayed. Some evenings leave a light that time cannot undo. The blue hour stayed and lives with me somehow, in every rain-washed window pane, in every then and now. When twilight fills the glass with silver dusk and shade, I still can find that tender room where the blue hours stay. April leaned against the glass, silver on the street. You stood under one small umbrella, rain around your feet. The light beneath the rain fell softly on your face, and for a little moment the world became one place. Cars moved slow like fading dreams. The sky was washed in blue, and every drop that touched the day seemed to remember you. Some hours do not leave us, they stay in quiet light. The light beneath the rain still shines when nights are long. A small and tender memory I carry like a of April and the hush before the night. You stood beside the window, one hand upon the frame, and everything felt softer the moment that you came. The street below was fading, the cars were drifting through, but all I saw was pale spring light resting there on you. The rain stayed on the curtain, the evening stayed with me. A little room, a tender hour, the way love used to be. Though the years keep falling like water from the blue, I still see that quiet light and think of you. The teacup lost its warmth there, the clock moved slow and low. A blossom brushed the open air and turned the room to glow. You said my name so gently, as if the day were small, as if the world outside the glass could never touch us at all. I did not know that moment would live so deep and true. A little springtime memory, still bright with you. Some days do not grow distant, they only turn to light. The rain stayed on the curtain, the evening never went. It lingers in the quiet heart like April's faint perfume. And when the window darkens with silver dusk and blue, I still return to that soft room and you. Rain leaned close along the glass. The room was pale and still. You stood beside the curtain light as evening crossed the hill. A teacup cooled, the shadows grew, the street turned soft and blue, and all the quiet in the world felt gathered there with you. The hush along the window still lives inside my mind. A little room, a silver dusk, a day we left behind. Though the years moved on, that light still lingers through. I still return to that soft hour that held me close to you. No promise filled the air. Just one small springtime fading slow, and you still standing there. Now when the twilight finds the glass and April darkens through, I feel that same old tenderness come walking back with you. Some moments never vanish, they only soften into light. Sky and all we used to be. When dusk returns in silver blue, one thing still feels true. I can still find that quiet room and you. April rested on the glass. The room was soft and gray. You stood beside the window light, as if the dusk would stay. The teacup cooled, the curtain moved, the street turned faint and blue, and all the quiet in that hour was gently full of you. When April stayed a little longer, so did we. Small room of silver light and quiet memory. Though the years moved on, that glow still finds its way back to the heart that never left that little April day. No grand words passed between our hands, no promise filled the air, just one slow evening leaning close, and you still standing there. Now when the rain returns at dusk and spring comes through the blue, thin upon the glass. The room was pale and warm. You stood beside the half-drawn shade, so still against the storm. A teacup cool, the light grew soft, the evening leaned in slow, and in that hush of silver air the whole world seemed to glow. The quiet bloom of rain still opens in my mind. A tender room in April dusk, a day we left behind. Though the years moved on, that light still feels the same. I still return inside my heart to the quiet bloom of rain. No grand words rose between our hands, no promise filled the blue, just one small hour of fading light made bright by being you. Darkens down and spring turns soft again, I feel that old and gentle hour come walking through the rain. Some evenings never leave, they only turn to glow. The quiet bloom of rain still lives with me somehow, in every dim and silver sky, in every then and now. When twilight meets the glass with soft and fading gray, I still can find that little room where the quiet bloom of rain stays. Spring laid a hush across the room, pale light along the wall. You stood beside the open screen as petals drifted in, where petals drifted in. The day grew soft and slow, and every quiet thing we touched seemed brighter in that glow. The teacup cooled, the curtain stirred, the street turned faint and gray. But in that little bloom of light, the world felt far away. Some afternoons stay with us like flowers in a book, where petals drifted in, still opens in my mind. A tender room Morning rested on the wall, thin gold on the room. You stood beside the curtain lace, like April come too soon. The shape of quiet light still lingers in my mind. A tender hour, a softened sky, the kind we leave behind. The teacup cooled, the hallway slept, the day moved slow and clear, and every small and silent thing made love feel close and near. Some moments fade from my sight, but never from the soul. The shape of quiet light still finds me after years. A little glow that does not leave, still warm and bright and clear. Rain leans softly on the glass. The room was small and still. You stood beside the window light as evening crossed the hill. A teacup cooled beside your hand. The street grew faint and old, and in that quiet fading hour, the rain turned into gold. Where the rain turned gold, I still return in mind to that soft and tender evening we quietly left behind. Though the years moved on, that light still fills my soul. There's a room inside my heart where the rain still turns to gold. You hardly spoke, but in the hush, the whole world seemed to slow. The curtain moved, the shadows stretched, the sky sank deep and low. No promise more than being there, no grander thing to hold. Just one small springtime hour with you, and rain that turned to gold. Some moments memories do not leave us. They only learn to glow. Where the rain turned gold, it still remains with me. A fading room, a quiet spring, and all we used to be. When dusk returns with silver